And we're recording.
Dude, what the hell? Tickets are half sold out.
It's awesome.
I don't know. Who am I? Louis C.K. or Canadian Russell Pierce? Oh, yeah, Russell Pierce. We get it. You're East Indian. Do something else. Like, seriously. I know you made $1 million doing the same joke every time, but do something else. Then you'll make $2 million. Anyway, we're actually doing...
He's like Marilyn Manson. It's like we know he's undead and he hates,
creative now?
Yeah. Oh, that's what's undead. Now I get it.
What's dead is his creativity. I'm sorry, man. You can't make 3 shitty albums and make like 2 good ones. Expect them to think you're talented.
We only hate because we love.
No, I just hate it. I'm sorry, man. My buddy saw him last year live at some Metal Fest, and it was him and Slipknot. He said Slipknot, which I'm not my kind of music, but he goes, no, Slipknot was better. Manson just doesn't care anymore.
Yeah, he's just punching his ticket.
Yeah, I mean, like that's why I like bands like the Foo Fighters. How have they ever had a bad album?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you saw them live. How great were they?
Yeah. And the thing I like too is he's branched out into other things. Like he helps other bands.
Yeah, them Crooked Vultures.
He works on movies and stuff.
Yeah, he's just a cool guy.
He recently produced a movie about something.
Yeah, about Soundstage or something like that. That he's performed at, because he performed at the Beatles. There performed at. I mean, like I was watching the Colbert Report, and Paul McCartney was on there, and he was still amazing. Want to know why? Because he likes what he does. He's not a character. I mean, like it's like they're the cable guy. Marilyn Manson's literally the cable guy in music. And that is a horrible thing to say about Marilyn Manson. But I'm sorry, man. You're playing a character. We get it. Like, for Christ's sakes, dude. Like, you hate Jesus. Oh, wait. No, you don't hate Jesus. Well, wait. What do people like right now? Okay, well, that's cool. That's what I'm going to bash right now. It's like, dude, be creative. Come on, man. You, in my opinion, had some of the greatest albums ever. Antichrist Superstar was great. Yep. Golden Age Grotesque was amazing. Mm-hmm. The other one, what's it called? Hollywood was good.
Hollywood Undead. No, that's a different band.
They're a good band, though.
Hollywood, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was good. And I also liked the other one, Mechanical Animals, was really good.
Yeah, Mechanical Animals was my favorite.
What a complete departure of what he does. When we saw him live twice, first time, amazing. It was like seeing God. It was, well, better because, Marilyn Manson exists.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, and like every song was a stage show, and it was really creative, and really, when the song, the concert first started with him going like this, I mean, how cool was that? It was such a great show.
And that was a good concert hall. I think at the time it was... Massey Hall?
Which is a great place to do live shows.
Or was it the Honeymoon Center? Or was that the same thing?
I don't know, but either... Yeah, but still.
But it was one of the downtown. But it was a nice little hall.
It was so creative.
But it wasn't outdoors. I think there's a big difference between outdoors and indoor shows.
Completely. Well, yeah.
Some people tend to go towards just outdoor shows because they think it's like, oh, it's going to be crazy. But you're not going to... Yeah, but you're not going to get the best acoustics at all.
You won't. Well,
it's going to be awful.
When we saw Iron Maiden, I'm not my kind of music, but Alice Cooper was still good.
Yeah.
He's creative. I mean, I've seen Van Halen at the amphitheater. I've seen Aerosmith there. They're just, I don't know, man. They just think they don't care anymore. Some bands, they can just, I don't know, some bands, it seems like they're basically riding on the good stuff they did a long time ago. Yeah. It'd be like if Jesus came back now. It's like, you're just writing what you did a long time ago. I mean, you died for our sins how long ago? When's your next album coming
And now you're back?
When's your next album coming out?
You didn't help us with World War II.
You didn't help us.
I stubbed my toe and said
Jersey Shore. What the fuck was that, dude? Come on.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're going to... Seriously, that's why
you didn't
my
stop
religion...
Ken from dating Shariqua?
No, all of them.
All
all of them. You didn't, like, seriously, you didn't stop Spider-Man 3?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? Speaking of Spider-Man 3, we actually have a new little bit we're doing called Top 5.
Can it be a big bit instead of a little bit?
If I'm involved, it's got to be a big bit.
Oh, yeah.
Giggity. Top 5 films, in my opinion, should have had a sequel. It did not. Number 1.
Uno. Is Uno the top one or the lowest one, or is it just a random one?
I didn't do it in order because I can't do that.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't really.
We're agents of chaos.
We are. Who's chaos?
Wasn't he in a cage match?
Is he?
Yeah. Anyways, number one.
Number 1. Beetlejuice.
Should have had a sequel.
Could have worked. I think the cartoon show was a perfect example of how they could continue with that character and still made it funny.
And I think they should have gone, if they did a sequel, they should have gone into more of a horror. Like, they should have made it horror.
That's actually true, because I find with Gremlins, how often does a sequel get... When a sequel, like Gremlins, for example, Gremlins 1 was actually quite violent and dark. Whereas Part 2 did the opposite.
Yep.
It's almost like most movies, unless they're already violent, like horror films like Hatchet or Night on Elm Street, they do the death more. But if a film appeals to kids, like Gremlins did, they're gonna be okay. Well, kids are buying the toys like Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters 2 was more fun and kid. I actually like Ghostbusters 2. If you don't like it, suck my dick. The way I say there's two kind of people in this world: people who like Ghostbusters and fucking losers. Okay, number 2, Super Troopers. I think it could have worked. Why? I don't know if you like the first one or not, but
I enjoyed the first one, and what I would have to say from your point of view, and for some people who think that they disagree, when you see a movie like American Pie and it had like 17 sequels, I think that shows that Super Troopers was justifiable to have a sequel.
Well, because they can actually not have any particular plot. Just literally have it like the movie Waiting. Waiting was basically literally just stuff happening in a restaurant. There was a little bit of stuff to it, but mostly it was just things happening to waiters. They could have actually just, like that, the Meow game, they could have just done that again. Like just done, or created new games. It could be literally just them messing with people. Because if I spoil Super Troopers for you people, sorry, they actually become cops.
Spoiler alert.
They become highway patrolmen or something like that, which they hated so much. But I think it could have worked.
And also, like things like Police Academy did really well.
Oh, basically it's hilarious.
Yeah, but although the Police Academy had like six movies?
7, actually.
7.
Maybe 8.
And how many of those does the regular public see? Maybe 2?
3 and 4. 1 to 4 were really big.
1 to 4? Okay.
1 to 3, because 1 was Citizens on Patrol, I think was 3. City Under Siege. Yeah, 1 to 4 were the ones that people actually watched.
Yeah.
Actually, they were all filmed here in Toronto.
All of them?
Oh, I think all of them, yeah.
Wow.
Well, not all of them. I think like 1 to 5 or something like that was from Toronto.
Cool.
Next film.
Every episode was about trying to find forged crack.
Well, I can find forged crack. Tell me to bend over.
There it is.
The first, I did this joke on Facebook and I got like 19 likes. So if I do this joke on YouTube, maybe I'll get 50. I thought if he did crack, shouldn't he be thinner? Like, I'm sorry, man. If you want to, how can you? That's why, as much as I think he's kind of retarded and he's kind of like our joke mayor, because there's somewhere really I bet you Ford doesn't really do anything. Like behind him's actually molesting, going, it's funny, it's pulling the strings, or maybe Ted Rogers. A lot of Toronto references. If you're not from Toronto,
well,
watch his show.
The thing that I find really weird is recently there was a raid, and people were saying they did the raid because they were looking for the video. But I don't understand how our entire police force would do a raid all across Ontario or all across Toronto just to find a video. Like I think they're trying to put the story about we're looking for the video as just something to distract people to the fact that there's certain areas of Toronto where there are issues.
Yeah, there are.
That need to be focused on.
If you're looking for a video, if a girl watches a sex tape, look for that video. Rob Ford doing illegal substance. Who the fuck cares?
There you go.
Really?
We should be raiding her house and looking for.
No, I'll do it. I will do it. I'm a servant of the public. I will raid Combine.
You're gonna put the plastic gloves on, and you're gonna search
plastic somewhere.
You're gonna search those cavities.
I will search every cavity.
No cavity will be unsearched.
No cavity will be unturned.
You will find.
I will search.
She might have gingivitis.
Okay.
When you're looking for cavities.
I will shoot her with fluoride.
That's why you got.
I will shoot her full of.
That's why you got gloves on.
All right. Whoa, we went out somewhere. Number 3, Labyrinth.
Labyrinth, yes.
I think Labyrinth. What they could have done with it is they could have done it like years and years later. That's what they do nowadays, and have it for your kids. Her own kid app. Same thing happens to her
and
kids.
David Bowie's not dead yet, so he could.
Not yet.
Yeah, so he could still be in it.
And Keith Richards can play Goblin. Just because he's Keith Richards.
Well, who would you want to play instead of David Bowie? Like David Bowie dies and he's
Russell Brand.
What about who's that British singer?
Russell Brand.
Russell Brand?
Wait. Singer or actor?
There's a singer I was thinking of who does a lot of British stuff. He is British. I can't remember his name now. Anyways.
Okay. Well, I think Russell Brand could have done it. I think Russell Brand is actually supposed to be in the sequel to a film that I would love to have been made. Drop Dead Fred.
Oh, really?
They were supposed to do a Drop Dead Fred movie, which I thought was retarded. Until I found out Russell Brand was supposed to play Fred. And I'm like, you know what? I'd be okay with that. But we'll leave that for our top 5. That'll be remakes. And number 4, you mentioned this one, and I never thought about it, but it could totally work. 1408. The horror film with John Cusack.
Yeah, I really
Why not have it?
I think
you could have a different person go to that hotel room. It's a hotel room. People are going to go to it.
Well, the thing that I liked the first one so much because it's so well written, good special effects, had a good story. John Cusack was really, I thought, amazing in it. It was a very simple idea. I mean, really, if you think about it, all just happened in one room.
I agree.
But it was so eerie to me. It was one of those horror films that I actually believed in and enjoyed.
Yeah, I agree. Also, finally, The fifth one is Passion of the Christ 2, The Second Coming.
Oh yeah.
That could totally work.
And they could do a tie-in with like Orgasmo.
It could.
And it could be like Christ and Orgasmo working together.
Yes.
And they could, Christ could nail him to the cross.
Christ could nail him with some wood.
Yeah, God.
Oh God, I'm going to hell if I believed in it, but I don't. I think that
Superman's coming out, right?
it's coming out. I'm actually seeing it really soon in the morning. Actually, I
Nice.
can't wait.
You think it'll be pretty good?
I hope so. I think there's a lot of pressure on the movie. I think that that's just because there's a whole Justice League thing coming out. Oh shit! Sorry, I'm very unprofessional. I'm sorry, that's my phone. That's my niece calling. She's actually not calling, but she's not ringtone. Hi, hey, what? No, seriously? No, what? All of them? How? Okay.
Is that your doctor calling?
No.
Did
Tickets
they
are sold out.
sold out to what?
To Ken's Laugh Extravaganza. They're completely sold out.
Really?
They're complete. Thanks, Mom.
She bought them all.
She bought them all.
I think it's because she liked the price.
And she used to beat me as a kid.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry, you guys can't go. The show sold out. Basically, yeah.
People like seeing their cats set on
People
fire.
like see. Actually, it's dogs.
Dogs.
I like cats better, so fuck dogs. Dogs are for ugly and lonely people. I'm joking. I used to have a dog, black lab, Bart Stank, great dog. Okay, anyway, so basically, we're gonna close off now. And the last film was Passion. So the top 5 was Beetlejuice, Super Troopers, Labyrinth, 1408, and Passion of the Christ. Those are our top 5 movies. We'll have more top 5s for you. We're also gonna have little more new segments.
But what if people don't agree with your top 5?
Well, actually, I'm so glad you asked, Mr. Director. If you don't agree with our top 5, or if you do, please put in the comments section what films you think should be in the top 5 films that did not have sequels. And also, if you want to make fun of me, or trash talk me, or call me a loser, or say I smell like vagina, go ahead.
Which he does because he cleans himself with douches.
And because it's with all your moms. Ha ha! Anyways, okay, this is Ken. Before I close off, I thought you said it's okay, love yourself. Just please don't do it in public. Good night!